Welcome back one and all, my name is Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Tyranny. Where we left it last time, we're about to do a big fight apparently. Misery is here. Must be my lucky day. The Crimson Spear cocks her helm, hidden face to the side, studying you warily. I get to bathe my Arabella in Fatebinder's blood. She stomps into a hip-squared crouch and pivots her long spear over her head. As her hand movements speed, the bronze spear begins to whump and snap at the air. She surveys the ruin you've wrought on her town, in the wake of bodies and blood you've churned at her feet, and her stance stiffens. Her grip tightens on her spear until her arms are wholly shaking. I haven't clawed my fingers to the bone. I haven't slaughtered those who plague my dreams just to be washed away by a Kairos damned Fatebinder. I'll make you regret it, you hear me? I'll make you regret ever coming here. She slaps her spear against the ground, loud as a whip crack, and her arms shudder from the force as the haft ricochets back into the air. She laughs, clamorous and throaty and pleased, eager to test her prowess against you. Any last words? If you mean the last words you're ever going to hear, how about these? You are going to die now. Shh! She spits vehemently at the ground. Insolent poxprick. I'm going to enjoy skinning you slowly over the next few weeks. Best hope I don't take you alive, eh? With that, she cracks her neck audibly, raises her spear, and charges you. I kind of wish we had saved. That's a lot of dudes. There's a Fury. This is basically the same group as before, except with Bloodhounds, and I don't know what those are. But long story short, let's find out. We're going to go fight the Scarlet Fury, obviously. That was a good hit. That one nearly killed her right away. We are going to get armor on. We don't have any things left, so let's hit her. Okay, that Scarlet Fury's nearly dead. Let's see if we can get her healed. It might not be in time, though. We might just be relying on Barrack for tanking. Dude, don't be terrorized. This is annoying. Yes, that one's dead. Okay, good. We're off to a good start. Misery's almost dead, actually, too. That being said, we have bigger fish to fry. We're out of healing too. Okay, better plan. You fight that. Come here. Let's do our big attack.
Await my signal. This weapon is entirely I'm going down.
Combo interrupted. Let's reload really quickly. That is a tougher fight than I was ready for. I expected just to have a couple enemies, to be fair. I thought the big town square one was going to be the big fight, but apparently it was not. We have another big fight. Not a lot of little fights around, sadly. Okay. Let's try this again, but we'll quick save as we get to the top. We're going to pre-buff, or at least pre-armor, I should say. And, oops. And go, everyone. Blah, 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 blah. Points excitedly. Hey, what's over there? A curse dead on her lips. She glances with a jolt towards the horizon. Motherless foot. Make a run for it. Go on and run. No help you get away. Oh, they're just kind of fun. Just for funsies.
Can't do that.
Okay, there's a Scarlet Fury in the air. Why are we wandering all the way around the battlefield just to heal? Seriously, guys? Barrack died in like an instant. Maybe we should let them come to us. That might be an easier start to the battle instead of running everybody in and then running everyone away. We'll pull them down the stairs, maybe. Actually, you know what? We can do that flanking thing we did last time. Worked out pretty well. Except we can't get up there without starting the fight. So maybe not. Okay. Let's pull them down to here then.
Let's be off.
We'll put you over here. hopefully get in behind the archer. Alright. I wish there was a way to knock off a few of these enemies, though. Get them out of the
No
fight.
reason to tarry.
Tears in Shadow understands.
Alright. Let's try this again. Blah, blah, blah. Points excitedly. Do nothing. Petty diversions won't save you. Too petrified to flee or fight. Don't worry, you need move to die. Okay, get rid of the AI for 1 sec. Wait till they come. What the hell was that? That hurt. Alright, AI on. No idea if the archers and mages are coming, so we'll see about that. It's possible they're not even involved in this fight currently, which would actually be okay with me.
Right.
Barrack, you really gotta stop being so easy to light on fire.
Strong strength.
One dead. Now we just have Misery, apparently. Who just destroyed our whole team, apparently, by herself.
On my command.
Darkness.
Well, let's use our big smash. Heal. Oh, good, Sundered Mist. Oh, fuck that ability. I hate that swirly spear ability. The other guy did that too, Fifth Eye. So annoying. It's like a triple strike AoE. It does so much damage. Just massive amounts. Something like 80 damage or 90 damage or something like that. Alright, we're going to do that fight again just the exact same way. Hopefully just pull those 3 again. Blah, 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 blah. What's that over there? Do nothing. Run away. He is screaming like a madman. Alright. Wait for it. Okay.
On it.
Let's just hit her as hard as possible, because she does just boatloads of damage.
Can't do that.
This weapon is entirely worth.
Stop doing stupid things, AI. I'm serious. This is so incredibly annoying. I guess we're hitting that hound, though. Oh, one's almost dead. Let's use a cleave. Heal yourself. Did that hound just heal itself for most of its life? Sure did. Okay, that was stupid. Let's try that one more time. The near-death guy just suddenly decided to be barely injured again. He just decided all one day just to heal. No big deal. We're going to spread out more. I don't want that thing bouncing off of all my characters. That one ability does... we'll back up more. You know what?
Let's have it then.
At once.
That way when the bolt comes, hopefully we'll only hit one person. Blah, 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 blah. Look over there. Don't do anything. Oh, now she's not doing it. Oh, there she is. There we go, just one person. Alright, Barrack, get up here.
I got it.
Alright, one dead.
I got it.
Have your head.
Is your AI on? Maybe you should heal our main
Consider
character.
it done.
Just gotta watch out for her swirly attack. Good, that one's dead now too. That head strike is not a very good ability. I deeply regret picking that one up. Nope.
I'm going down.
Nothing.
On it.
Okay, you heal her.
Is that ink?
Good hit.
No, wait. It's blood.
Alright, she's dead. And now we just have the mages and the Scarlet one thing to go. I don't care about those though, as much. Sapphire, Pearl. No good loot.
Spine was made of iron.
That sucks. Alright, let's go take down the last two things. 3 things or whatever there are. Couple things. And then we'll deal with the rest. Of whatever happens in this town. There's some rough fights here though.
Trouble afoot.
Eric's already down. Okay. Oh, our main character's about to go down too.
Ready?
Anytime you want to do your special ability, like now, before he dies, that would be good. Okay, go hit this guy then. Oh, he's almost dead again already anyways. Oh, you missed his sunder. The one attack we really actually need to get off, and missed it.
Nope, nope, nope.
Let's just quick load to the beginning of that fight again. Accuracy. We need to put in more points into accuracy, apparently. It's become very clear that missing attacks is unacceptable on Path of the Damned. If you miss an attack, you might as well just die. You know what? Let's do this at full blast. I don't want to do this fight anymore.
Graven ash protects.
More tallies to the
Found something.
I'll omit that from the record.
I'll let them take on the archer.
Have your head!
As you command, at once.
Would you kindly please heal my character?
Are you afraid of death?
There we go. Problem solved. That lightning bolt is sweet looking from that Tempest sword. There we go. Problem solved. That was the entirety of the town, I think, of Scarlet Chorus anyways. As you slay the last of the Scarlet Chorus, gangsters that terrorized Halfgate, the town's residents once more emerge from their homes. Vendor stalls reopen for business, children play in the rubble-filled ruins, and the crowd gathers in the village square as daily life in the ruins of Azure resume. Cool. There's a box. I want that.
Ugh. Would that my spine was made of iron.
Talk of the destruction.
There's
of the
Isadora.
edict, but
That's who we're supposed to talk
this
to.
is so much worse than I imagined.
We need to deal with Left Claw first, though.
Have keen ears. Can Sage also hear humans choke death cries beneath blood-smeared rubber?
I'm going to speak with him. As you approach, you take a good look at the area where the townspeople have chained a Beastman brutally and on display like some kind of public attraction. He watches his tormentors, visibly exhausted and weary, battered and bloodied, and stinking of urine and old meat. This is how I would see the miserable creatures, humbled and instructed in their place. To offer them anything more invites anarchy. Ironclad whines too often about beast woman. Hush, pray. Now is not time to provoke kills in shadow. She has a point. Shut it, Barrack. Good. And please, Alpha to Kills in Shadow has chosen to side on Beast Woman. Will not stop hunt when time has come. The Beastman snarls and snaps at you, drooling tiredly as he strains against his bonds. His eyes are wide with fear, but his limbs droop tiredly and his whole body trembles. Back away or lose both life and limb. Left claw still has killing teeth, can still maim human. Hush and lie still. Do not snap at Alpha. Kills in Shadows has come to help Beastman. The Beastman cries and jerks, relief flooding through him at the sight of his pack leader. Kills in Shadow, he yelps. Left Claw hoped Pack Alpha would come back. Please help, Beastman. The beast woman growls a deep rumbling warning. Has Beastman forgotten how to listen, when to obey? Said be quiet. Stop useless whimpering. Kills in Shadow is no longer alpha of pack. She glances to you, obviously worried about the captive Beastman despite her ruthless show of bravado. Beastwoman follows Fatebinder now, but Fatebinder will help Left Claw. He has promised for kills for Shadows. In Shadow, sorry. Calm down. Tell us what happened. Humans claim Beastman killed settlers, but Beastman has only hunted brown boar. Stone Stalkers don't eat meat from humans. Tell settlers. He growls, angry and afraid. Left Claw is good hunter, tracked boar for tribe, but got bitten by iron maw near ridge to human den. Bled and bled. Thought would have to rip off own leg. Then sun woke and humans came, howling threats. You shouldn't have hunted so close to town, but I don't believe you killed the missing settlers. The Beastman nods and looks at the dark patch of dried blood on his upper lip. Then human will free Beastman? What fate has human decided? I haven't made my decision yet. Let's talk to Marissa. No mercy for murderers. Death to the beast. Put him to the rope. Hang him by his hairy throat. We'll have our justice. What happened? What's all this excitement about? A group of our boys, with some help from the chorus, caught the beast just outside of the town. They found him like that, fur all matted with blood and gore from hunting down humans. Just look at his snout, still stained with his wretched dinner. The woman shudders, touches a grubby handkerchief to her mouth. She blots at her upper lip, pale-faced and swearing to the Archons. I wish he'd choked on it. Wretched. I'm told man tastes a bit gamey, but wretched seems a little needlessly hyperbolic. Seems like needless hyperbole, sorry. It's not that far off from elk or loris, from what I'm told. In fact, I've read that Kvatna tribe is called human slow loris on account of its taste and ease of capture. Tastes like gristle swine. Never thought I'd be happy to have the chorus around, but for once they did us right. Now all that's left is to see the brute killed. She sniffs and gives a curt nod. Course, with the chorus gone now, we'll have to do it ourselves. You seem to be taking this rather personally. She turns her hard, stone-brown eyes on you. And why aren't you? Don't you care about your own kind? You soft on Beastmen or something, Fatebinder? You'd rather side with them than humans? The killer was found with blood all over his face and paws, right outside the gates. Who else you think he ate if he wasn't one of us? The monster killed and ate a human, and you call yourself a steward of justice? Well, go on then, deliver that fate a well-deserved death. For justice to properly be served, he deserves either a Fatebinder's arbitration or a fair trial. That's so, Fatebinder. Why don't you go ask some of the others around then, see how many of us are interested in your thoughts about justice. She glowers, hands bunching the fabric of her dress as she adds, he don't deserve to walk free, and you know it. By my authority as Fatebinder of Tunon, I will act as adjudicator in this situation, attempt to disrupt my duty up to the court, and you will suffer the consequences. The woman pales and takes an unconscious step back. What will you do, Fatebinder? Do you mean to find him innocent? With the lack of physical evidence? I will hear the people's testimony and judge the Beastman in accordance with Kairos' customs.
And tears has become gaping maw, waiting to swallow own raw-boned, mad humans.
Let's talk to other people.
Maybe it's the ink top.
You. Fatebinder, Slayer of Choirmen, Keeper of the Peace. He rushes towards you with his arms outstretched and grips you tightly about your waist before realizing his intrusion. Dude, personal bubble. Personal space. He quickly backs away and pats some of the dust he left behind. So many different faces come through this town. How could I miss the one who single-handedly slayed those gangsters? Seems every other day we get new scavengers or artifact hunters or completely odd folks coming through these parts. Almost unsettling if you ask me. His eyes linger on Kills in Shadow for a moment, and he sniffs, his face taking a sour look. And if it isn't one type, it's another. He looks back at you and smiles again, although it doesn't quite reach his eyes. What is other type? Stronger than pathetic human type? She scratches her scarred, hairy teeth and grins to show grace in her fangs. Is there anything I can do to help you? Any information you need about the area? Yeah. What can you tell me about the captured Beastman? Grayson grimaces, shaking his head. Ah, yes, the animal they caught outside the village. Can't wait for that unpleasantness to be dealt with. Covered in blood, lurking about, no doubt to hunt more settlers. Mangled himself in a trap outside the gate. Don't know why the chorus brought him in. Just wipe the beasts out or drive them away. That's what I always say. Kills in Shadow, snarls and gnashes her fangs. Left Claw would not kill humans unless humans warranted killing. What warrants killing humans? The beast woman pauses to think. She scratches her claws on through the top of her thick matted mane. If bad humans, if first attacked beastmen, if smell strange or smell good, if loud or annoying, if meaty enough, or lost or won't be missed. She grins, mob tongue, peeking through her front teeth. Stonestalkers don't eat humans, but Kills in Shadow makes no similar promises. You're not helping our cause. I have to agree. You murdering beasts enjoy hunting humans. There's nothing deeper to it. He wasn't covered in human blood, he'd recently hunted a boar. Just because he might have killed a boar doesn't mean he hasn't killed humans. He rubs his chin begrudgingly, contemplating your argument. I heard rumors you're judging the matter. If you're of mind to set the beast free, best do it far from here. If we see him outside the town, we won't hesitate to kill him. That's all I needed to know for now. Thank you.
But that oddly makes me feel better.
Let's go talk to more people. Not Isadora, though. Hagrin is next. Isadora is the person we need to talk to us for the quest. You're the Fatebinder that everyone's been talking about. Something I could do for you? Why is there a Beastman being held here in Halfgate? Back when the town was primarily a market for farmers, Stonestalkers worked as beasts of burden. They did the hauling and the plowing mostly, and they learned not to complain. But then Karen incited them with a fool idea to take back the lands of their ancestors, and they've been nothing but raving and violent ever since. Not long ago, that one there was dragged into town by a group of settlers in chorus. He was covered in blood, a wild thing. We've done our best to look the other way, but seems they won't be satisfied to leave us be. Now they're out hunting us just beyond our own city gates. You assume the Beastman's guilt. How do you know he was hunting a human? He's a Beastman, it's what they do. Humans kill humans, that's what humans do. Even now Kairos' packs hunt each other while also killing humans called Tearsmen to extinction. I do prefer to keep my nose out of these things, but if you feel certain enough about the Beastman's innocence, you may consider doing something about it. Okay. We probably have more people to talk to about this situation. I'm probably going to let him go free, because it makes a lot of sense hunting a boar. And, I mean, I trust our own beast woman to know what he was doing. Warm regards, Fatebinder. How do you do? Haven't seen many folks the likes of you around. Then again, most of the folks I've been bumping into lately are the Scarlet Chorus, and they're not the likes of anyone but rotten. Anything but rotten. Anything I can do for a nice gentleman like you? What are your thoughts on the Beastman? Would you find him guilty? You bet your britches I would. Beast as guilty as they come. Look it. His fur is still matted in the blood of his victims, the settlers. What went missing 2 weeks ago, no doubt he reeks of it. The lives he stole. Some folk believe we ought to consider his side, but there ain't no point to it, mister. Even if he ain't the one that did it, those beasts are a threat to our survival. I'm not the news myself, or at the time. But didn't those settlers disappear while scavenging the plains? Any number of things could have happened to them, even in such a dangerous landscape. You mean they fell or starved? No, the proof don't lie. They got ripped apart by a beastman, didn't they? I mean, that is... You don't really think he's innocent, do you, mister? I don't like the thought of letting him go, but I certainly won't be the one to oppose your authority on the situation. You'll see that justice is served. I'm sure of it. That's all for the moment. Anybody else want to weigh in on this situation? Anyone else with a nameplate, really, is all we care about.
No can do.
That's pretty much it. I guess Isadora is the last one. We should probably talk to her, and then we'll deal with the Beastman. Maybe she has something to say on the matter. So a Fatebinder of Tunon comes to Halfgate, and his first course of action is to turn the Scarlet Chorus into a red smear. You won't see me mourning their loss, but you may want to rinse the blood from your tunic before setting off, lest you snag some unwanted attention. She studies you, hesitant yet clearly intrigued. Smell that? Lantry leans close to a whisper, his lips stained red from chewing on his squib. Wow. I gotta learn how to read, apparently. Limestone, silver, and granite dust, and no, it's not coming from me. I'm old, but I'm not that old. It's from her, I swear it. She's a mystic, I wager. I would sell my left arm for some sable root wine. She gives you an odd look, silent for a stretch as she gauges you. Finally, she discreetly responds, Sorry, shared the last of mine with the beasts. Her marl brown eyes dart about, checking as if it is safe to speak. Her voice is little more than a hiss between clenched teeth as she asks, Where did you learn that phrase? Not looking up from his task of uncorking a vial of ink, Lantry chuckles to himself. Knew it! I can always tell the marks of a practiced caster. I would speak with the Earthshakers regarding the inevitable outcome of this war. She nods, expression grim but determined. I had heard the rumblings that a Fatebinder freed the forge bound at Lethian's Crossing. Can I surmise you would do the same for us? In that case, we have much to discuss and more to do. Who should I approach in regards to gaining the allegiance of the Earthshakers? Radix Ironcore is the inheritor of this guild in Cairn's stead. He's our master now, though he's been absent these past several spans, leaving us to fend for ourselves in order to answer his general's beck and call. Ash distrusts us and so keeps Radix on a short leash, but whether Radix chafes at the collar or is a wholly loyal dog yet remains to be seen. Luckily for you, I've been informed of Radix's return. As we speak, he should be advancing on our compound at Howling Rock, accompanied by his brother Cadis, a disfavored lieutenant. Makes one wonder about the escort. Is Radix under Cadis's protection or watch? She sighs. I hope for all of our sakes it's the former. If you're to reach Howling Rock before Span's End, you'll need to pass through the heart of the Beast Tribe's den in Stone Down. The Beast Tribe living in Stone Down, you mean the Stone Stalkers? That's right. Though feral, they are kindred creatures of a sort. They follow Cairn before his fall, after all. Their leader goes by the name of Hundredblood. If you speak with her, she may permit you to Howling Rock. Is there anything I should know about the Earthshakers that would aid me in gaining the Guild's allegiance? Half of us are Northerners, trained by Cairn himself in the mountains of Totalis, or so they claim. The rest of us were absorbed from the Tears. Ash would have seen us killed under Kairos' law, but Cairn saved us. He took us into his guild, quietly, one by one, whenever he crossed any of our paths. I'd hate to see what's become of him, but there's nothing more we can do to save him. If it's not the course that gets him, it's the edict, in time. She sniffs, eyes scanning the distance. Anyways, our leader is an Iron Guard, sworn first and foremost to Ash, but he was Cairn's right hand long before that. He knows about us, the Tearsmen and the Guild, but hasn't let it slip, so far as I can tell. Take what that means as you will. Who are you, really? Truth be told, I'm a Havenite. Never would have thought I'd end up here in Azure, fighting for the disfavored, but here I am now, an Earthshaker, sworn and trained. My name is Isadora. What are you doing hiding in Halfgate? Should the chorus find and assault our compound, not only would they kill Cairn, but they could annihilate the whole of us. We're trained for combat and we've fortified the terrain to the best we can, but we're not soldiers. We're scholars and mages and in some cases victims of circumstance. How do you know the forge-bound master Zedenya? We shared a wet nurse, and our first swain, come to think about it. Beast women too share mates, sometimes rut with strongest males to best brood. Thanks. I will await you at Howling Rock. I have need to avoid Stone Down, so I will be traveling the mountain paths in the way that only an Earthshaker can. Be careful, Fatebinder. Hope to see you again. Alright, she didn't have anything to weigh in. We're gonna let the beast go,
Let's
though.
be off.
I think he's telling the truth. And humans are panicky. Maybe we can talk to Marissa again. Nope. Alright, we're gonna let her go. Let him go. Let it go. Whatever its name is. Kills in shadow, he yelps. Left claw hoped Pack Alpha would come. Please help, Beastman. Alright. I've decided to free you and decree your innocence. Leave here quickly. The settlers will kill you if you linger. Really? Is true? He whimpers and quivers with gratitude, eyes darting in search of the easiest escape route. Left Claw won't forget helping human.
Who says you can't teach an old
Come to
dog
Tribe's
good
Den in
tricks?
Stone Down. Left Claw will tell Hundredblood how human saved Beastman. Stonestalkers will know of human. So yeah. Perhaps we were wrong to clamor for the beast's blood. Just get the mongrel out of my sight. They're all pretty okay with it. They're like, kill him, kill him, kill him. I'm not gonna kill him. Okay, I guess it's all good. Don't worry about it. You don't have to kill him. Maybe we were wrong. So yeah, they're the most level-minded humans. Alright. So now, what are we at? Do I even have a helmet on? Oh, I found a new helmet. It's better. Actually, you know what? It's better than this helmet for now. We are going to upgrade this helmet because that subterfuge and lore... Actually, we're going to put it back on. That subterfuge and lore increase are very, very good. Now, is there...
Let's be off.
merchants in this town, or... There's supposed to be, right? What do you know about the spires in the Stone Sea? Deep in the heart of Beastman territory, there's one. Those are dangerous parts, so you best be watching your back out there. He nods solemnly before continuing. The other is surrounded by those rock worshippers, where that colossus of stone finally collapsed. Thanks. Actually, I should probably ask about the colossus. Yeah, that giant of an Archon. He kept moaning and groaning as he made his way across the land, left destruction in his wake, and riled up the Beastman something fierce. I believe he fell near the dawning spire. He gives his head a scratch, pondering the situation. Some of the vendors here in town could tell you more. I know they've had some dealings with the scavengers from those areas. Vendors, you say? Stores, you say? I like both of those things. And we're gonna go find some spires in the area, apparently. Pleasure to see you. What can you tell me about those who would defy Kairos in this realm? The Beastmen are the ones who oppose Kairos in these parts. We're standing on the bones of Azure, but below that are the ruins of the Beastman ancestral territory. When the realm of Azure rose in power, they enslaved the hideous creatures and consigned them to lives of hard labor. Ever since Cairn fell and the edict devastated the land, the Beastmen have started to reclaim the Stone Sea. If you find yourself in their presence, tread with caution. The Beastmen are territorial and resort to violence with little provocation. I know I have one. Violence against humans is always justified because humans are provoking Beastwoman, are stabbing at Beastwoman with sharpened sticks, or cutting words. She curls her elongated, wickedly curved claws as she rumbles her warning. Do not blame Beastwoman for lacking patience. Do humans not also swat at buzz-biting, swarming flies? Perhaps wisely, Hagrin says nothing in reply to the incensed beast, shrinking in on himself and licking dry, chapped lips. However, he furrows you a glance as if to say, "See?" before looking away. Wait, what are you doing, Halfgate? He just repairs things. Not merchanty enough for us. Grayson's not going to help us out. Sarah. We talked to you earlier, but what are you exactly? Say I want to help out around town, what can I do? Stopping the quakes would be a blessing, that's for sure. Don't guess you have any thoughts on how to do that. The Scarlet Course claimed to have a plan before you killed them. Catching herself, she coughs uncomfortably before dabbing the corner of her mouth with a tattered rag. No, it didn't mean nothing by that, Master Fatebinder. Even if you hadn't come along, I wouldn't trust the Course much in a promise. Sure, they've others out there in the Stone Sea, but who knows what they're capable of, if anything. Well, that's all I really want to know. I kind of wanted you to be a merchant. Anybody else have name tags? We should probably go look around for any sort of hidden areas and hidden loots. Like down over here, possibly.
Quiet down.
That earthquake is kind of disconcerting. Any buildings we can enter before we go leaving town? Oh, there's a building we can enter right there. Oh, it looks like the way out of town. Irene's here. Who's Irene? Greetings, Fatebinder. You've done us a great service by getting the Scarlet Chorus off our backs. Oh yeah, what do you have for sale? That's all I care about. That's a weightless iron shackle. Sigil of Force gives us force abilities. We have new things to do here. Sigil of Atrophy, of Vigor, and of Staggering Force. We'll buy all those, for sure. Alright. Let's learn some of the material force we have now. Staggering Force, Vigor, and Atrophy. Do we have any more lying around in our little thing here? We have lesser strength, but we already have that one. So the answer is no. Do you have any iron for sale? No. What's a cap of absorption, though? Armor to shock. It's okay. Let's take a look at our spells, especially for Lantry. We still don't have a Sigil of Life. We really got to look into that. So we have new cores. We have a Sigil of Vigor. And we have Atrophy. That's our Fireball. We want to keep that as it is. But we might want to add more things to it. So we have... we can do Interrupt Sigils or Chain Sigils. If we do Chain, it jumps targets. Which I think is something we're going to do. Now we can't actually use it. You might notice that it's jumped above our lore skill by quite a lot. So we are going to actually look at Interrupt first. No, it's a spell Interrupt, okay. We could take off the Sigil of Bleeding, which would put it back into acceptable use, and we will do that. Unfortunately, that's just the way it's going to be. This is 95. If we put the Sigil of Chain on it, we can still use it. Not quite, actually. No, we can't. That's unfortunate. We could have Chain Lightninged it, which we still can, by getting rid of the bleeding yet again. Concussive Bolt. That is the one that does rooting. We should actually make it do piercing. It goes through things now. Piercing and chaining might be really good, actually. We can get rid of the extra damage on it just because it doesn't do a whole lot of damage to start with. And it's more for stuns, so it has a Daze Affliction. And then Rhyme Spike, of course, we should probably do something with. But it's already got Frostfire on it. We can make it a Chain Frostfire. Without the frost. Or without the fire. Just a chain freeze. Might be worthwhile. Okay. Let's go inside here where it looks like we're leaving. Out the city, I think. Or we've gone into a house. There's nothing.
Mountain so hard.
Ooh, a punch dagger. A Katar, basically. Or
Beast woman
an
is
actual
fast,
Katar.
silent.
But they are
Next
punch daggers,
hunter.
basically.
On the lookout.
They're okay. We don't have anyone that uses them, so we're not going to bother putting them on anyone. That being said, we can sell it for some monies. I wonder if we can disassemble items for more materials, though, because we are going to need more iron eventually. That being said, we should probably check our tower. We might have a couple irons saved up there now. So we've gone inside that house. There's another house here, and there's Hagrin. We've already been into Hagrin's place, and we've already actually entered that house, so I think we can just leave. We'll check if anyone else has a nameplate on the way out, but I don't think that they do. Unless this guy now has loot. Alaros, do you have anything now? We saved your town, sort of. Do you have any supplies at the moment? Fate Binder? Got anything? Nope, you're still out. Okay. Oh, I thought I'd ask. Can't hurt. Wait, before you go anywhere, is there any hidden loots over here that we missed?
Quiet down.
That house has seen better days. It looks like most of it fell into the cliff, which is a little bit unfortunate for that particular house, but oh well. It's not our fault, sort of. Actually, no, it's not our fault. This one's not our fault at all. Stone Down Gorge is where we're off to next. The tower is over there. I do want to make my way there at some point, and Cacophony is over there as well. Not sure when we have to go to Cacophony, but we'll figure that out later. We have about 10 minutes left on this video, so we're going to try and get as much done as possible. I may or may not do another one tonight. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to take a bit of a break though first, because this is, I think, number 4. Yeah, pretty sure this is video number 4. Let's go take a look in here. It's a very pretty area. I mean, it's kind of like desolate, but look at the crystals. They look really cool. Oh, there's Scarlet Chorus in here. Blood Chanter and a horde, a couple horde. Shouldn't be too much problem for us.
To battle!
Alright, you guys go. I'm gonna go fight this guy. Run! Oh, there's several more than I thought there were.
From the record.
People are leveling up left and right. Oh good, we do have our armor on. Can you do your fireball? I want to see it. I want to see the chain lightning fireball. That was pretty cool. Now, who's the main enemy here? Hordes? Just all hordes? Easy enough then.
Felt nothing.
Oh, a beast person went down. That being said, there's only 2 hordes left.
I am your shield wall.
That guy is not going to make it to his next birthday. Girl. That girl is not going to make it to her next birthday. So it looks like we have a couple levels up. We're going to get her more attack accuracy? Accuracy. We could always use more accuracy. We seem to have trouble hitting things sometimes. And she's not quite at... We need 12 to get to her snapping bone ability, which is a pretty amazing attack. It's an AoE prone ability, which is very nice. We are probably going to go with... Overrun, maybe? Or health and shock damage reduction. Or Berserker Rage Stance. Damage is taken increased, but large bonus to endurance and melee damage is given. This is a tough choice. I think we're going to go with adaptation for now. Let's get her some more hit points. She now has 294 hit points, which is a lot, actually. That's a huge amount of hit points. Alright, and Lantry also leveled up. We're going to save his... you know what? Let's get ability... accuracy. He needs a little more accuracy. Is that spell accuracy, though? Yes, accuracy of attacks and spells. So, there we go. Do that. He can't get Recounting of Deeds. That is a couple more points away. That being said, we can get miasmic strikes, which is Lantry's critical hits weaken enemies, which is cool. Or we can get wary gaze, which gives them subterfuge and dodge, which would also be very, very nice as well. Or we can give him another spell. I mean, you could use another spell quite a lot. Yeah. Another spell it is going to be, and then Recounting of Deeds is going to be his next one. What's our next ability going to be? Oh, right, we have the Boost Morale one. That's amazing. While in combat, they get a bonus to their attributes. Pretty cool. Eruptions of crystal like this one appeared in the Stone Sea shortly after Kairos' edict tore the land asunder. It isn't known
Won't happen.
if they are a byproduct of the Overlord's magic or the result of Kieran's experiments during the war. Who knows? Also, dead body to loot.
Ugh, would that my spine was made of iron.
There's a thing there. We're almost out of time on our video. I think I might try to do one more tonight, but I'm going to let the first two encode first because they're split up, so I need to actually run them through.
My armor feels
Let's
light.
extract a crystal. I don't know what it did, though. Did we, like, get something neat? Azurlith Shard. This crystal fragment was gathered from the Stone Sea. It is capable of holding a large amount of magical energy. Cool. Well, that's neat. We are going to level up Barrick, because he also now just leveled up. We're just going to give him accuracy, I think, for the time being. Or do we want to give him resolve? Extra defenses are always good. Magic defense is always good. His mind blocking ability sucks. His mind defense, or his magic defense. So is his will defense, actually. Let's give him... Could give him that one. It does level up everything, pretty much. All of his defenses. Okay, but next level we're going to go with accuracy, I think. He gets a new ability as well. He can do level 9 ones. We're going to get the Defender's Watch, and then next one's going to be Flanks, level 2. Alright, that's going to be pretty much the end of our video. In the next video, we're going to continue through this area. I think I'm going to try to do one more tonight. If not, I will be back tomorrow, of course. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.